And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Messi, and he's surging through, and Messi! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Bebeto. Now it's Luis Garcia. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Iniesta. That's Gundogan. Now it's Bebeto. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Too close for comfort. Roberto Carlos. Rudiger. Bellingham is herring after that one. Oh, super find. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Has crossed into the middle. And he thumps it clear. Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Guti. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Iniesta. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played back in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Iniesta. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Looking for the run. Bellingham. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, super! Luis Garcia! Cross needs to be good. And they've got rid. But they've got it again. Guti. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona finding their passes. Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Howson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Here's Guti. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Belletti.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bebeto. Barcelona could counter here. He has found a way through. He's going all the way! It's Iniesta! Iniesta with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that's aimed into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Belletti. Keeper's dealt with that. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. Belletti. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well read, nice interception. Rivaldo. Now it's Villa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face. Shot and goal! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there,
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. And here's Sané. Looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Kagawa! Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played into the box. That's going up front in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Dembele. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Dembele. They've won a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, that's a fine interception. Seedorf. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Owen. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Kagawa. Decent progress down the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. And Van Nistelrooy! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Still goalless. No, he refuses to take the bait. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, and the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cafu gets good distance on it. Cannavaro. Played into space out wide. Dembele! Oh, he's really drilled it. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Ven. Great vision. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Azar. That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona looking... And Van Nistelrooy! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. That is great defending, so alert. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Owen. Sané. He's in a great position here. And this is Sané. That is Conte.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hazard. Coming on the field is...
And the action is back on the way.
22, Hadrian.
So neither side has yet broken through. He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rivaldo. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That's a... He's had a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Referee's given a throw. Seedorf. Guardiola. Van Nistelrooy. That's a cute ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. And Dembele! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. Kagawa. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Azar, looking understandably energised after his goal. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Barcola. Sane is in a really good position out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Sane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. Kagawa in acres of space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Barcola. Number 21, Sane. Number 18, Owen. Coming on the field, number 12, Van Basten. Number 20, Messi.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Vinicius Junior.
Cafu makes the interception. Conte. 75 minutes played. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Kagawa. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
That has not gone well.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, well measured. And no, that was never going to make it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray off.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard gets flagged offside. That has been cut short. Rivaldo. Crunching tackle. That's the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Not the most convincing of passes. That has not gone well. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Pass somewhat off target. Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And it's Davids. And it's made its way to him. And he's away. Can he finish? And it's pulled back. He's gone for goal! Just a whisker away.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ricci. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a sharp pass. That is lovely. Nicely spread. Wits. Mbappe. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Boca Juniors clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure.
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcola, nice-looking ball. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Azar. Ricci. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. There's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Azar. And it's Davids. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Maradona. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! Kagawa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Wirtz. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Van Basten. And here's Barcola. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Delivers a mighty effort. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Deftly out wide. Timber. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. That's been slipped through.
There will be 1 minute
Oh,
at a
he's
time.
burst through and tries a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Clipped into a header! Good stop. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
So,
announcement.
no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten.
And we're off again.
Number 21.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Coming on the field, number 18, Owen. Number
Bakola.
19, Guti.
Kagawa. Azar. Now it's Maradona. That looks a good ball through. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bakola. Played out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Maradona. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Wirtz. Vardiol. A slightly better ball would have led to a very... Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bakola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the keeper has it. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Vardiol does well to get it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe! Guti. And the through ball. Oh, good ball! And his chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guti. Wirtz. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bakola receives it in a good position here. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Bakola. Owen. Bakola! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And here's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival, Conte. Well-timed, excellent interception. Maradona. 75 minutes played. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Now Davids. Now it's Mbappe.
Boca Juniors clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's found a way through. And it's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Short changes him with that pass. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Barcola at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Played back in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Barcola picking up. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. And this is Kante. He is through. Kante! That is decidedly lacking.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball. Can he finish? Kante gets rid without sophistication. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Hazard. So, what can they make of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Short changes him with that pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cafu. And it's Hazard. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Great effort, but no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Might be dangerous. Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to pass it through. There's the header! And he's done it! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cameroon have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kagawa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Conte. Hazard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Van Basten. Hazard. It's Hazard! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has been cut short. Conte. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, that was vital. And the counter is on. Conte. Makaleli. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, it's Bebeto. Conte. Aims beyond the defence. Azar. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Azar with the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Azar. And it's Conte. Now Barcola. Camavinga. Bebeto. Over to the left. And Guardiol. Camavinga. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
But pour l'équipe du Cameroun, le numéro 9.
And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi is standing over this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves... Messi! That's really well cleared. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcola. Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's been played through. Hazard. He's picked his way. Bebeto! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Could go all the way here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Kagawa, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's been... Great chance! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, played right into his path. Barcola could try cutting inside here. Cleared without complication. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Barcola. Tries to play it through. Backward it goes. That's good running with the ball. And the shot! Conte. Vardiol. Could move up a gear here. Vardiol. And he's picked it up out wide. That's gone for a throw-in. Bebeto. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That has not gone well. Picked, tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's managed to get free. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Messi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Promptly taken. And it's Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. And this is Hazard. Hazard finds himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Azar. Now it's Messi. And he plays one through. And that's a dangerous ball. Now can he find a finish? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu is there to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu, little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Van Basten, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Oh, that's superb. Gilberto Silva, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Barcola. Can he get it through? Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Sané. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. Van Basten. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Belletti. First quarter of an hour gone. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Xavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri, he's found a way through. Driving on and making good progress. Pedri crosses. He rises! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Kagawa. Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Let's a look and place it forward. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Van Basten. Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Basten. Belletti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, super find. Rijkaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's bustling, shot a goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's only too happy to take that back. Swung over. This ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belletti. Now it's Barcola. That is good alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. He is through here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Belletti. And it's made its way to him. Crosses it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Barcola. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Maldini, played out to the right, played back in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's a good ball. Not the most convincing of passes.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Pedri, out to the right. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's clever.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko. Good ball. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Gullit. Number 5.
That's headed upfield. Schneider carries the ball down the right.
Humberto Silva.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Riker. Coming on the field, number 45, Osman. Number 8.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Number 3.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Beckenbauer has given away a free kick. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way, he's had a shot! Relentless, just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Played out to the right. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Guti. And this is Hazard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Turns and goes back. Conte! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Conte brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That pass has been well intercepted. Marcola, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Roberto Carlos did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this would probably be a dink far post.
Good strong hand by the keeper. Kagawa. Passing is crisp and sharp, and reclaimed it in a trice. Van Basten takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. And the keeper's got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Pele. Neymar. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance! And again! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Italy have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Roberto Carlos. And no, that was never going to make it. Kagawa. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Messi. An instinctive delivery.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Costa Curta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Barcola. Ambitious ball here. Bonucci going vertical. And he was quick to react. Now it's Guti. He's found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Van Basten. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a shot! Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Cafu. And it's Azar. Beckenbauer. No, again there's no way through. Beckenbauer. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. And he's cut it out. Azar.
Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Now it's Barcola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found the way through. Guti. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! Messi. Now Cruyff. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Tele gets flagged offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field, number 19.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving.
Can he finish? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Showing great feet there. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Kagawa. Well, that looks a decent ball. In by Kaggle, up he goes! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckenbauer. Cafu shows great strength. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. That is a great pick out. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Neymar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's intervened well there. Out to the left it goes. He has found Neymar! Now that is commitment to the cause. Italy have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hazard. Coming on to replace
Defending
him
of the desperate
number
variety.
22, Hadrian.
Barcola.
Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in. Gets his head on it! It's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Barcola! And he hits the net. And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass.
Good chance here! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been knocked clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely ball and a real... Goes for a shot! In for the pieces!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's managed to get free. Cruyff. Cross needs to be good. Conte. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedri. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Great vision. Sane looking to get on the end of this. And he can clear it away. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella Ruben Neves can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter, especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! He's got away with one there. Koundé. And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gets a good foot in there. Ruben Neves. A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This looks promising. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. He's free, he has got space. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Plays the return pass. Conte. And Bastoni. Conte. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe! Colomboani. Oh, good-looking ball. Kaka. And it's Conte. Picked out brilliantly. Van Basten! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Vardiol. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Belletti. Now Kaká. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, red, nice interception. Pedri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And he whips it in. Tar tries to clear. Great ball. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer. That is Conte. Sané. Distributed tidily. The ball goes in. And that has been knocked clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Pedri. Here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Referee has just said play on. Pedri aims beyond the defence. Pedri! No mistake! First blood drawn. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Decent chance! And that's gone route one. And that has left him in a heap. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kaká. Can he get it through?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pedri. Knocks it into space. Colomwani is on his own. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He's picked his way through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Hincapié producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Some resolute defending there. Kaká. It's Belletti. Kaká. That is ended up in no man's land. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice. Good, strong midfield running here. Mbappe touches it back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passes short and sharp.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Italy are back in business.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution on the field, number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Number 20.
Cleared without complication.
Substitution in progress.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Chance! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Nicely spread.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Done delicately. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Barcola. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he welcomes it in. Kolomwani receives it in a good position here. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
the fans have pulled out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's beautifully weighted. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. They want to be quick to recover this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive.
Big chance! Goal! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to clear it. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Conte. Messi. And this is Van Basten. The ball's gone astray. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele tries a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And the shot! Kagawa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. And it's Sané. And it's Messi. Cruyff tries to pass it through. That'll be a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Lukaku. No, it's not getting there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Kagawa. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Sané. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lukaku receives it in a good position here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu calmly anticipates. That's good running with the ball. Maldini. It's Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Can he finish? Maldini clears. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick
So in they come
request
for the break with
support
nothing to
for our
separate them.
World
The
Charity
score
Fund.
1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Galatas, that could spell trouble. And he's got the... He's one-on-one! And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pele, now that's well seen too. And it's made its way to him. Cannavaro. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's crossed into the middle. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Sané. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Conte. Threads one in. That's really good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Galatasaray take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's been caught napping. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, nice touch. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Sané. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good ball, good take.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked it up out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Should have equalised.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Galatasaray can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Messi. Ball swung in. Oh, what a chance, surely! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
I'd like to draw
After
your
all of
attention
that, Jim,
to the screen
what are you
right
thinking?
now for
Listen,
information on
despite the
your
loss,
shuttle
they
buses.
have to take...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. He has found the way through. And this is Messi. He's had it taken off him. Messi was alert to the possibility. That could spell trouble. There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Zvola finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bastoni. Here's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cafu. Barcola. Can he finish? Zvola have the chance to go the other way. Anguissa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. Conte. Barcola. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barella. And it's Anguissa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. Decent progress down the left. Conte. And he's forced to go back. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Inzaghi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. A probing pass. Wan-Bissaka makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zvola looking to pass their way through. And it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Bastoni. Cafu. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Beckenbauer. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Barcola. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's no flag. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Kagawa really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Conte. Now it's Barcola. Well timed, excellent interception. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. It's Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zvola have it back and can go again. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's having a good look here. Barcola. Barcola. Gavi. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. Gavi tries a cross. He's having a shot! And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Van Basten, given the lift of his goal. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot!
Svala really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! Good save, keeper read that well.
Hazard really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hazard looking to run onto it. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, terrible mistake. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Inzaghi. Barcola. Barcola going face to face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Barella. Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Pellegrini. And it's Barella. Araujo. And Anguissa. Kubasi. And Anguissa. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hazard. Hazard goes steaming forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Kagawa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Araujo gets flagged offside. time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super find. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's Pele! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Can he finish? Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Eto'o. That is lovely.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Engages and forces him off the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. He's through, it's one-on-one! And a chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, terrible pass. Yamal. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Cruyff. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Nedved. Big chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's a good-looking ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Look, he rises! Harmlessly behind. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cannavaro. That pass isn't the best. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. Conte. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Barcola. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Pele. Bale. Bale! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now that looks a decent ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. Bale.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's going for goal! Oh, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's found a way through. And the finish! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a cute ball. Hazard is onto this. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Drives it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Heading backwards.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cafu. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Kagawa. He's got two. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Colombia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rudiger tries to clear. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Driven forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Oh no, this does not look good. David Villa. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
3-0, and things are starting to look... It's a mighty effort! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And it's Messi. Conte. Opts for safety. Rudiger. Roberto Carlos. 30 minutes gone. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hazard. Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! And somehow he kept it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the return pass. And this is Adriano. Played out to the right. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, no joy this time. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Cafu. Conte. Kagawa. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Kagawa. Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been
Roberto
indicated.
Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. And the whistle goes for half-time.
2
Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. In with the challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Oh, brilliant save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that should get the job done. And he's in. And Yaya Toure! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Probing pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Spread neatly. Terrific header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Roberto Carlos. Conte. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. David Villa. Kagawa, who's set up one goal so far. He has a look out. Oh, nice touch. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adriano proves just a little bit too strong. And that's an excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu for Kagawa. Strong running down that left flank. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Rudiger. Beckenbauer. And it's Rudiger. And back to the keeper they go. Pickford, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. No, again there's no way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. David Villa. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Roberto Carlos. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos. That's Rudiger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Conte. Seedorf. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Messi might just make this. Adriano. That's very neat. Stood up well to him there. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's just beyond his reach. Roberto Carlos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Hello,
David
everybody,
Villa.
and-